Finding your why. When it comes to downsizing, most people jump straight into talking square footage, storage solutions, and whether the new place will finally force them to part with that dining room table that seats 10 and hasn't been used in years. But here's the truth: downsizing does not start with the house, it starts with you. Before you measure a room or browse homes for sale on the internet or in person, the most important step is understanding your why. Your why is the real motivation that is fueling this next chapter. And if you are in the 50 plus stage of life, that why is often more life changing than you may realize. Why your why matters more than anything else. Downsizing is one of those decisions that blends the practical with the deeply personal. Yes, it's all about reducing expenses, simplifying upkeep, and creating more ease day to day. But it's also about shaping the lifestyle you want for the years ahead. Without a clear why, the process can feel overwhelming, like you're trying to solve a puzzle with half of the pieces missing. With a clear why, everything becomes easier. What to keep, what to let go of, where to live, and how to plan your move with less stress and more confidence. Think of your why as your North Star. It keeps you pointed towards a home and lifestyle that support your goals, not just your belongings. Here are some common whys for the 50 plus demographic. Everyone's story is unique. Here are some of the most common motivators for downsizing moves: lifestyle choice, experiences over possessions. Making a lifestyle choice can also help to reduce stress. Less house to clean, fewer repairs, fewer weekend chores, more times for the things you actually want to do, like travel, spending time with family, playing pickleball, golf, or going hiking. How about more morning coffees on the patio? The world is your oyster. Another is financial savings. Larger homes typically come with higher property taxes, insurance, heating, AC, and maintenance bills. Downsizing may free up cash flow and remove some of the financial pressure. It can be the difference between simply getting by and truly living and being able to say yes to experiences again. Retirement, unlocking home equity. For many 50 plus homeowners, the biggest source of wealth is their home. Selling a larger property and moving into something more manageable can free up significant capital for travel, retirement income, helping family, investing, or simply reducing financial pressure. The sale of the home becomes the engine for what's next. Empty nest. The house is too big. Empty bedrooms, unused spaces, and a yard that suddenly feels like a second job. When kids move out, many homeowners realize they're maintaining more house than they need or want. Less space often means less stress. A smaller, right sized home can offer peace of mind and a calmer space. Is it time for a cozier space? Additional common motivators would be less maintenance. A downsized home or a condo community can take plenty off of the to do list, so you can focus on enjoying life, not maintaining it. Life transition. Things happen in life: divorce, loss of spouse, and career changes. They would fall under life transition. Accessibility. Whether it's planning for mobility, wanting fewer stairs, or simply wanting to feel safer, choosing a home that supports long term comfort is a powerful motivator. A smaller, more efficient home can make life easier, especially if mobility or health changes are on the horizon. Think main floor living, walk in showers, minimal stairs, modern conveniences, and a home that supports aging with dignity and independence. Many downsizers want a home that will work for them 5, 10, 20 years from now. They're thinking ahead, choosing a place that will be safe, accessible, and supportive as life evolves. If health and accessibility are one of your main concerns, be aware that the longer you wait, the more challenges you will encounter in making the change. We have all seen what happens if someone waits too long. They may become unable to make their own decisions and no longer be in control of their next chapter. Location and health. Location and being in proximity to what matters, whether it's grandkids, aging parents, or wanting a deeper sense of community. Location becomes a powerful motivator. For some, that means moving closer to family. For others, it's moving to a community that offers amenities or social connection. Health and fitness. More time for hiking and walking, the community center, or the gym. How about more time to spend at the lake for water sports, on the golf course, or playing pickleball? And what about skiing? Is your why clear yet? If your why is not clear yet, that's perfectly normal. Here are a few questions to help you uncover it. What part of your current home feels like too much work or no longer fits your life today? What do you want more of in your next chapter? Is it time, connection, travel, comfort, security, or freedom? If you could snap your fingers and wake up in your ideal living situation, what would it look and feel like? What worries you most about staying where you are? What excites you most about making a change? The answer is rarely one thing. It's usually a combination. And once you have it, everything else falls into place much more easily. Take a moment and jot down the first three things that come to mind, the first three reasons you really want to make a move. We'll have a look at those later. Here's a little tidbit for you about time perception. The older we get, the faster time flies. Most of us heard that when we were little children, and we are now experiencing it firsthand. French philosopher Paul Janet first formally introduced the proportionality theory of time perception in 1897. Let's look at a 5-year-old. So at age 5, a year is 20% of their entire lived experience. When you're 50, a year is only 2%. So a year feels much shorter. So the core principle of the theory suggests that our perception of the length of any given time interval is relative to the total amount of time that we have already lived. Circling back to your why leads you to the right home and neighborhood. When you understand your core motivator, choosing the right location becomes obvious. You know which home features matter to you and which don't. Letting go of items becomes easier because you're moving towards something. Homes are emotional places. We collect years of memories inside them, but your why gives you the clarity needed to move forward with confidence, not guilt or uncertainty. Moving towards a better next chapter. After decades of life, people collect things, many things. Downsizing becomes the catalyst for finally asking, do I really need 5 crockpots? Letting go of excess stuff often creates a feeling of freedom and lightness, and for some, it's life changing. Downsizing is not about giving something up, it's about creating space for what's ahead. When you start with your why, you no longer are deciding about square footage and things. You're deciding on quality of life, and that's where the real magic happens. After all, a successful downsizing journey is not measured by the size of the home. It's measured by how much lighter, freer, and more aligned your life feels on the other side. What does your next chapter have in store? Is it time to pursue a new adventure? Many 50 plus homeowners simply feel the pull of a fresh start, a new town, a new community, a new chapter. It could be wine country, a lakeside community, or something that finally matches how they want life to feel. Downsizing is not about giving up space. It's about creating a home and lifestyle that fits the next chapter financially, emotionally, and practically.